Salut. Bon, après quelques péripéties, ça y est, j'arrive à lancer le jeu. Il voulait pas se mettre en français. Il a fallu qu'on regarde du coup dans les paramètres ou je sais pas trop quoi, enfin je me rappelle plus trop. Mais c'est bon, tout est en français. Maintenant je sais comment on fait. J'aurai plus besoin d'aide. Sinon, j'espère que le let's play de la première partie vous a plu. J'allais pas vous laisser comme ça au milieu de l'enquête pendant trop longtemps, évidemment. Donc là, cette fois-ci, je vais essayer de faire la fin de cette enquête, plus une enquête complète si le temps me le permet, bien sûr. Logiquement, ça devrait le faire. Et oui, il y a eu quelques petits soucis techniques, j'ai vu à la fin de la première partie. Alors c'est vraiment tout à la fin, donc à la fin je vous disais de bien vouloir vous abonner, de liker et de ne pas hésiter à partager mes vidéos. Voilà, bah, c'est parti. Tchac, on va mettre ça en très grand. Et on va... Elle est où ma souris? On va reprendre. Donc on en était à l'armurerie. Et avant que je m'aperçoive que c'était en anglais, du coup j'ai vu que, comme vous pouvez le voir, il faut que je recommence ce passage-là.
What can I do you for?
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir, Wilshire Division. We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
You don't say. Well, I didn't sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner?
Yeah. Caillou. Edgar Caillou was his name. Thing looks like he'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway. Then he bought a box of cartridges and he left.
You know where we can find Mr. Kalu?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield's jewelry store just up on Broadway.
Thanks for your help.
Alors du coup il fallait qu'on aille à la bijouterie si je dis pas de bêtises. Choisir comme destination. Bon. J'ai la manette de brancher, je vais essayer, voir ce que ça donne. Si j'arrive à mieux conduire avec ça. Alors... Non, je peux pas. Non, je ne veux pas quitter le jeu. Voilà. Bon, ça marche pas. Pas le temps pour la configurer là, c'est pas grave. On est parti. Bon, j'ai l'air de m'être un petit peu amélioré quand même, hein. Pardon, j'attendais une cinématique.
Can I interest you in a new watch?
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Pourquoi je l'ai senti? Mais pourquoi tu... Ah oui, c'est vrai, il faut que je fasse ça pour courir. Cours, Forrest, cours.
Kalu, get back here! Where's that goddamn waiter?
Je vais me faire écraser? Non.
Too late, Kalu!
Mais il court vite ce con.
Don't make it worse, Kalu!
Ah? Ah, fallait pas que je fasse ça? C'est parce qu'ils m'ont dit de faire? Oh. Moi j'ai vu ça à l'écran, j'ai cru que c'est ce qu'il fallait que
Officer
je
Cole
fasse.
Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Vas-y, cours. Cours.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Hurry, officer! He's getting away!
Ouais, bah t'inquiète, je l'ai vu. Hein. Ouais, je m'y suis pris plus tôt, mais c'est pas pour autant qu'il n'y a
Kalu,
pas
get
autant
back
de...
here!
Ouais, attends, 2 secondes. C'est pas le moment.
Too late, Kalu!
Je comprends pas trop le délire, pourquoi ils veulent que je fasse ça en fait, et après je me fais engueuler quoi. Ouais. Voilà.
Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
The case that makes you, and the case that breaks you. The one you never solve, the one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who nabbed our malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time, and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
C'est le moment.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Alors.
Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
Il est pas bien. Il a pas l'air bien.
You
you deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number 01138?
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage. Gage was an asshole, but his death wasn't down to me. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
You disappoint me, Coldfellows.
Oh.
Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Comme je viens de me faire pourrir.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer
Well,
can't help you,
commencer.
Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Alors, donc on a dit fusillade.
Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
Come on,
Oh.
Mr. Kalu. Make this easier on yourself. Get it off your conscience.
You think I'm stupid? You think I'll just do whatever you want because you're a
Moi
nice
je suis
guy?
nulle à ça pour devenir...
I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
You disappoint me, Coldfellows. Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Pardon, chef, mais j'ai un problème pour savoir ce que les gens...
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Bon, allez, on recommence.
Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
Et j'ai mis... Ah, ça c'est cool ça. Euh...
You blew a man out of
Oh,
socks over an empty
man.
grudge, you son of a bitch. Do you think I have sympathy for you?
That's the way. Keep needling me. Try the rough stuff, and my lawyer will be making an official complaint. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Je suis pas douée pour ça.
You disappoint me, Coldfellows. Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a
Bon, je
confession!
vais finir par avoir l'habitude de me faire engueuler. Hein. Ah, désolé Milou, j'ai besoin de plus de concentration.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Bon, le seul que j'ai pas fait, c'est de dire que c'est un mensonge, mais pour choisir un élément de la liste, voir les preuves. Bah, j'ai pas trop le choix en soi.
Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
J'ai fait les trois et ça allait pas. Je sais pas quoi mettre moi du coup. Si vous commencez à jouer. Oui, ah. Un avocat ne pourra pas vous aider. Parlons des coups de feu. Je suis un homme d'affaires. Hmm.
Come on, Mr. Kalu. Make this easier on yourself. Get it off your conscience.
J'ai mis
You think I'm
vérité.
stupid? Think I'll just do whatever you want because you're a nice guy? I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles.
Mais je
We're
comprends
done.
même pas.
Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
J'ai tout fait.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps. Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Là, j'ai.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A
Ça va
lawyer
être
can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood.
Il y a qu'une seule
You're going to
question,
have
je
to
comprends
pay
pas
for
comment
that.
je peux.
Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
Le 1, je l'ai fait, ça n'a pas marché. Le 2, je l'ai fait, ça n'a pas marché. Le 3, je l'ai fait, ça n'a pas marché. Et ça, c'est quoi ça, le dernier? Il y a le carnet, ok, mais j'arrive pas à comprendre ce que c'est utiliser l'intuition. Celui-là, non. J'ai appuyé sur I. Retirer un choix, demander à la communauté. Je peux même pas. Et là, je sais pas ce que c'est. J'ai l'impression que j'ai pas du tout d'intuition en fait là-dessus. J'ai essayé I, j'ai essayé L. On choisit une bonne réponse après avoir utilisé un peu de... Mais... Plus un point d'un seul coup d'un point de retirer, demander à la communauté. Mais j'arrive même pas à bouger mon truc là. C'est que j'ai pas de point d'intuition, mais on dirait que j'en ai un. Révéler, demander à la communauté. Plus d'informations sur la communauté. Ok, bon, ça on s'en fiche. Non, c'est pas ça que je voulais faire. Mais du coup, là, c'est vrai que ça me titille un petit peu parce que je ne comprends point.
Didn't I ask for a lawyer? Shouldn't you be on the phone, officer?
Non, c'est... Bon.
You blew a man out of his socks over an empty grudge, you son of a bitch. Do you think I have sympathy for you?
That's the way.
Ça, je l'ai fait.
Keep needling me. Try the rough stuff, and my lawyer will be making an official complaint. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
3. J'ai un doute. Bah, je
You
m'en
disappoint me, Cole
engueuler.
Phelps. Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a
J'aime pas
confession!
ça.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood.
Kalu.
You're going to have to pay for that. Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
Ça, c'est du mensonge, ça? Là, il a pas l'air bien, oui, je suis d'accord, mais...
You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number 01138.
Ah oui, ouais, ok, ouais.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage.
You had the gun cleaned and bought a new
Ah,
box
c'est
of
bon.
ammunition. The store owner remembers you and where you worked.
Is that so? It's amazing what the nebbishes will recall when it suits them.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're lying, Kalu. I think you lent Gage money, and he owed you payment.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Tu sais pas de quoi tu parles, hop. Allez, bim.
I'm done with you. Go flap your gums somewhere else. I want my lawyer.
Oh.
I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Allez, faut recommencer. Ça, c'est
You
dommage.
disappoint me, Cole Phelps.
Ça, c'est un truc
Get
qui est
back in there
dommage.
and raise some lumps, boy! I need
J'ai
a
l'impression
confession!
d'être dans MDK2 en fait. Recommencer et encore et encore et encore. J'avais pas tout à fait compris le
Has my lawyer arrived
délire
yet? I want to see
de,
my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a
de
man dead in
l'interrogatoire.
cold
Ça y est,
blood.
là je
You're
l'ai
going to have to
compris.
pay for that.
Mais fou. Alors, d'où le fait qu'on puisse consulter. D'ailleurs, j'ai toujours pas compris comment je fais pour consulter le
Let's
machin.
talk about the shooting.
Mais c'est pas grave.
Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
Ok, donc là, tu mens. Allez. Ah, ouais, d'accord, ok.
You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage.
Ok, donc arme révisée.
You had the gun cleaned and bought a new box of ammunition. The store owner remembers you and where you worked.
Is that so? It's amazing what the nebbishes will recall when it suits them.
Donc là, avec l'angle antisémite, il a dit que du coup, on pouvait avoir droit... Ok.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Il est vénère.
Didn't I ask for a lawyer? Shouldn't you be on the phone, officer?
Salomelo.
Didn't I ask for a lawyer? Shouldn't you be on the phone, officer?
Oh! Ouais, c'est
Didn't I
pas...
ask for a lawyer? Shouldn't you be on the phone, officer?
You
Yeah.
left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy butt snatcher? You and that stup Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It
Ouais,
is just,
ça m'a pris un
Officer
quart d'heure quand même.
Phelps, isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, boyo. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing them.
Succès déverrouillé. Police Academy. Cool. La place du mort.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
I've heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
Oh, he's an intense one, isn't he, Mel?
Intense.
The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi,
Oh
Phelps.
là là, cette
I'll be
veste.
keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
Do they all dress like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of LA is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out. And now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you,
That's
sir.
an order, Phelps.
Shh, quiet, everybody.
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Bukowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have partners, right? Okay, can it, guys. Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside and out. I'm gonna start you out with 1 case. You do okay, I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle, signs of foul play. See what you can find out. Come on, Phelps.
Hey, I gave his wife a tap. I said all's fair in love and war.
You're wasting time. Get out of here.
Oui, oh. Je dois sortir du bâtiment déjà. Exit.
They really pushed you through quick, didn't they? 6 years on patrol before I got this desk. You were here in 5 minutes.
What do you want me to say? I didn't ask for any favors.
I think his name is Phelps. I read about him.
Mary says he'll sing. Only if I guarantee he won't. Buddy, you dropped something?
Elle est là. Elle est mieux que l'autre.
You know this place?
Sure. Near the old gasworks and signal depot in the warehouse district. I'll direct.
J'adore. On va essayer de pas trop la défoncer celle-là. Ça me ferait mal au cœur quand même.
So, tell me a little about yourself, Phelps.
Are we friends now, Bukowski?
Waouh, pardon.
Try to get there in one piece.
This is KTI Radio with this public service announcement.
We have to work together. Don't be so touchy.
I grew up in San Francisco. My father was in shipping. I went to college at Stanford. Did 2 years ROTC before Reno CS at Camp Elliott.
Pardon.
Shipped out in early 45 as a first
là que je
lieutenant.
voulais
Fought in the Okinawa campaign. I was wounded, shipped back home. Did a year on the beat. Now I'm here.
So you won the Silver Star.
Oups là, pardon.
Now let me get this straight. You single-handedly killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa.
No.
Bon,
You were up
on
there
laisse
all
passer ou
night,
c'est comment?
draped in the flag, knife between your teeth, gun at the ready.
You finished?
The Emperor Hirohito himself leading the charge against you.
I did my part, Bukowski. What did you do?
I kept the streets of LA safe for the people.
Yeah. Now I get it. Unfit for service.
Fuck you, Phelps. I earned a bravery citation during the Zuda riots.
Oups, pardon.
I knew I should have driven.
Ouais, un camion.
I did my job.
No one is saying you didn't.
I did 6 years as a patrolman.
That's the 3rd time you've told me.
Eh, mais tu fais quoi là? Tu déboîtes comme ça aussi. Tu me fais peur, mon chien. Waouh, c'était tendu là. C'est super loin son truc là.
Careful! Do I tell you how to drive?
Je voulais freiner, je pensais pas comme ça, mais ça fait le taf aussi.
That you, Bukowski? Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stick.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
Eh oui, forcément, à l'époque, c'était pas bien d'être...
This is your first case, Phelps. It's okay to admit it if you're stumped. If you don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure out.
Thanks, Stefan. You're okay.
Aïe.
You giving me the hi-hat?
Ah, t'es là.
Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
Ok.
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckoned I'd take a shortcut.
Did you see anybody else in the yard? Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
Nope. I hadn't seen a soul all day till you boys turned up.
Thank you for your patience, Mr. Wilkie. If you don't mind waiting a little longer, I'm sure we'll have more questions once we've had a look around.
Ouais, t'es un peu au milieu là, Coco.
How about you?
I've got a mystery sample waiting at the lab. Practical Joker says contaminated soil. My guess is going straight to hell. Big lump of shit.
Let me through. I just want a quick look at
The brand name might give us something to go on.
Someday
You
you'll say
guys,
something
take your
intelligent.
time. No freight rolling through here till we're done. And we're still punching the clock.
Victim looks to have lost a lot of blood.
Oh là là, ça a dû être d'une violence. Franchement, là, pour... Ah oui, ouais, ouais, c'est une idée.
Don't think this is anything.
Ok. Il y a un papier. Abattoir. Un cochon vivant.
Mr. F. Morgan picked up a live pig yesterday?
Ok.
Doc?
Detective
Phelps. What have we got?
a lot of blood for a blunt force injury. The victim must be in a very bad way.
Any sign of the guy?
Not unless he's in the trunk of the car.
Bah non. Ok.
The blood, the sheer amount of it is puzzling. Not much I can do without a victim. I think I've seen it all.
Ok. Ok, faudrait peut-être appeler sa femme.
32 years old, married. Sounds like an average
Oh,
guy.
il avait mon âge.
What was he doing out here? Happier times, I guess. Stenzel glasses. Home repaired by the look of it.
Hmm. Oups. Oh, tout cassé. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a, Milou? Il y a des gens dehors? Bon. Ok.
How bad is it?
What's going on, Detective?
You can tell me.
Something bad happened here?
Show's over. Keep moving, all of you.
Ok.
That's that cop.
Il me manque quelque chose.
We found a steel pipe with blood on it near the car. Do you know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
When you saw the blood, was it wet, bright red, or darker like it is now?
Darker, I'd say. Looked dry already.
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
Do you want to tell me what you know, or do we have to take you in and loosen you up a little?
Who do you think you are talking to me like that? You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
Tell the truth, Mr. Wilkie. You rifled the wallet.
My money is my money. You can't prove I touched that wallet. You know, my nephew joined the police, and he's a little slow, too. Man does the right thing, and the police try to turn him into a criminal.
Non, c'est pas ce que je voulais faire.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Wilkie. We'll contact your employer if we need anything more from you.
If you have to, I guess. I can't really spend no more time over this.
Somebody's got to inform the wife, Phelps. If you're done here, we'll head over there now.
Oi, oi, oi. Bon, Milou, t'es gentil, mais tu vas descendre. Parce que là... Voilà. Bah, qu'est-ce qu'il faut que je fasse, du coup, je sais plus. Voilà. Et c'est parti.
Can you drive to this one?
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder to cry on stuff.
Just a minute.
Peu cher.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news, and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh, no! My poor Adrian!
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you, ma'am?
Yes, it does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Just outside the kitchen window, at the side of the house.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you can about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
Well, let's check the place out. Come on.
Alors.
Have a good look around. There's got to be something in here to go on.
Oh, un aspirateur. Ah. Ah.
No use leaving the thing half finished.
Oh, sérieux? Oh, comme je suis une quiche à ça. Non, c'est pas ce que je voulais faire. Voilà. Voilà. Je serais plutôt là, ouais. Celui-là ici. Et il manque celui-là.
So the pipe missing from Mr. Black's heater is the same one that killed him. Huh. Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home.
Ok. Bon, oh.
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you? Oh, what an awful thing to say. I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home. Are you trying to find my husband?
Bizarre.
Please hurry. My husband might be injured. Are you trying to find my husband?
Je sais pas ce que ça veut dire tout ça.
Is there anyone who can vouch for that?
Well, no. I was here alone. I cooked Adrian's dinner and waited, but he never came home.
This must be Adrian's. Stenzel. So the glasses are a match.
Nicole.
To my Adrian. This thing gets more and more interesting. Kavanaugh's. So who brought this home?
C'est tellement cliché, la boîte d'allumettes d'un hôtel, quoi.
Maybe
Ou
Adrian
d'un
was a
bar
patron.
ou quoi.
R&I should have an address.
Merci, Atoll.
A used ticket to Seattle and a suitcase gone missing. Someone couldn't wait to get out of this house.
Pourquoi il signale le téléphone? Je peux téléphoner? Voilà, pousse-toi. Moi aussi, je veux voir. Deux tasses de café.
This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
Lie down, make yourself comfortable. So, you're a friend of Courtney's?
Yes, Doctor.
He seems very concerned about you.
I have these visions. These blinding visions. I can't get them out of my head. My skull, it feels like it's in a vice.
I want to give you something to calm your nerves. I want to take you on a journey back. I want you to remember the good things about your past, occasions that made you laugh, times that made you smile.
Bon, apparemment, il en reste un.
Grab the phone. R and I could run down an address for Kavanaugh's in no time.
Bah si, je l'ai vu ça. C'est cher pour l'époque, hein, quand même. Bon, aujourd'hui, c'est pas moins cher. Hein. Ok. Qu'est-ce que j'ai pas trouvé sur celui-là? Oui. Ok. Mais non, c'est pas ça que je voulais faire.
I wonder if someone in the house bought this unit knowing how they would use the parts.
Alors maintenant, il faut que je téléphone. Avec les bonnes touches, c'est mieux quand même. Hein. Voilà. Oula. Ah, le voilà.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment. Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thank you.
Allez. On va aller là-bas. Hop. Est-ce qu'il faut que je lui parle encore?
I'm all right now, detectives.
Alors.
We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
makes you say that about Morgan, ma'am?
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. A very shady character. I've told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff. They're always out drinking together.
Was your husband wearing his glasses when he left here yesterday?
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
Go on.
I kept telling him to throw those old ones away. He tried to repair them with tape. They looked terrible.
Tell us about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip to Seattle.
You and your husband are in separate bedrooms. What gives? Did you want him out of the way, Margaret?
No, I did not. My husband and I may have drifted apart, but it wasn't my choice.
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was going to meet Frank for a drink.
So nothing out of the usual then?
Well, he came home early from work. He never comes home early. And he went out early, too. He normally never leaves for the bar till about 7.
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that? Adrian practically lives there after work.
So Adrian spends a lot of time there?
Up until recently, he's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
We'll keep you informed, Mrs. Black.
Please do, Detective.
Oui. Alors.
You know the way. You can drive.
Ouais, je vais faire comme ça, on va gagner du temps parce que même si j'adore les voitures, hein,
He's too
elles
scared
sont
to
vraiment
divorce her, and
magnifiques,
she's too much of a
mais je
shrinking
perds un
violet
temps.
to throw him out. If this hadn't happened, they could have stayed miserable together forever.
You think she could have killed him?
She sure as hell doesn't seem the type. Stranger things have happened.
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't.
Fears all around, dog.
Boy, let's take it to better days.
You know Frank Morgan?
Sandwich was great. Sure. Frank's your regular. He's a loner in the back.
Ok.
I think Gregory Peck's my perfect.
Frank Morgan?
Who's asking?
Cole Phelps, LAPD. I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know him.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
We found Black's car abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps.
You're lying, Morgan. You were there.
And you're talking out your ass, Detective. How about you prove I was out at that rail yard?
La tête qui tire.
Well, if it's all the same to you, I'll go back to my drink.
You were there, Morgan. We found a receipt in the trunk of the car. It has your name on it. We can call the slaughter yard and nail you on it.
All right already. That fool Adrian's fallen for some dame in Seattle. He wanted me to make it look like he'd been attacked.
Where exactly is Black holed up?
No idea. I think he took off for Seattle.
Lies, lies, and more lies, Morgan. You know where he is.
What have you got that says I know where he is? Well, that's it for me, gentlemen. Over and out.
So Adrian isn't hurt? What's with all the blood?
I don't know. It was dark. He must have caught a nick on something. Yeah.
Oui.
You're lying, Morgan. You killed Black and hid the body. Where is it?
Me? Hey, all I did was help the fool. You're gonna need a lot more than that to prove that I hurt him. I've had about enough of you two. How about you guys go find another table, okay?
This doesn't add up, Morgan. Your excuses don't help. Let's see how you enjoy the LAPD taking an interest in your life.
You want my opinion? You tell Morgan. I say he's lying, and whatever hole he's got Adrian stashed in, he's got to go back there sometime.
À tous les coups, il s'est barré avec sa gonzesse. Oh, sérieux, c'est moi qui vais devoir le suivre. Ça va être marrant ça.
He sure left his drink in a hurry.
You've got a pretty funny idea of what keeping a low profile means, Phelps.
You're a reckless bad
I bet he wishes he'd rehearsed that story better now.
Si je dois le suivre discrètement, clairement je suis pas discrète hein. Ah pardon.
Now would be a bad time to forget how to drive, Cole.
Where are you taking us, Mr. Morgan?
Too close, Phelps. You're way too close.
You're gonna kill someone!
Let's check the place out. Come on. Day one of the big time, and you're already tailing drunks home from bars. You having fun yet?
J'ai même
I
pas fait
told you it
gaffe
was
parce qu'il
non-stop
était
flammable
rentré.
in traffic, didn't I?
I'm just trying to learn.
Oh, come on, Phelps. Save the creepy teacher's pet stuff for Leary. Won't work on me.
Apartment 2.
All right. Let's pay our friend a visit. See if he's missed us yet.
Appartement 2, 1 et 2.
Who the hell is that? Will you relax? Jesus, Adrian, I told you, we're in
J'en
the
étais
clear.
sûre.
I'll get it.
Qui était pas mort quoi.
Ah, shit.
It's over, Morgan. Mr. Black? LAPD, give yourself up now!
I knew it!
Oh là là.
I'll try and head him off in the car. Remember, the gun is the last resort.
There's no point running, Adrian.
Et où? Cours.
Mr. Black, get back here right now.
Stop right there, Adrian.
Me dis pas qu'il va me piquer ma voiture.
It's over, Adrian. Why not just come clean with her, Black? Why the melodrama? I thought it would be easier. No, it just got a whole lot harder. Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this.
You're gonna lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house.
I hope she was worth it, Adrian.
That turned out to be quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, you can go a long way in this department.
Ah bah pour une fois que je me fais pas engueuler. Bon, j'ai trouvé pas mal d'indices. Par contre, les questions, c'est pas simple. Hein. Véhicule endommagé, aïe. Dégâts matériels, aïe. Ok, bon. On va arrêter là. Pour ce let's play, je vous invite évidemment à vous abonner à ma chaîne, likez la vidéo si elle vous a plu, à la partager pour faire marcher le truc et pour que je puisse continuer évidemment à vous faire des vidéos. À bientôt!